Get a hold of hotel security and tell them our man has taken the bait.
This is all so very exciting, and you beautiful women so perfectly typify what we here at Southern California Club are working so hard to do.
Hold it, Amon. I said hold it, Amon. Sorry, stay down. Chief Powers, meet Henry Almond, world-famous jewel fish.
Presenting the Chapman collection. By the way, Lieutenant Hood and city police are on their way here now.
Good.
Take him to the office and hold him until the police get here. Nice job, Houston. But I still say Nikki is wasting her money having you here. I could have caught Amont if I'd had the chance.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
Tell me something. How did you know Amont would strike today?
Oh, it's very simple. CJ's going on vacation.
Right?
A vacation to Acapulco.
If Amon had stolen those jewels, it would have blown my airline reservation.
That's very disappointing.
Very.
Yeah, that's why we had to figure out a way to speed him up.
You see, Mrs. Chapman was scheduled to stay in town with her jewelry collection for one more month. Now, Henry Almont knew that, so he was biding his time. But last night at a dinner party, Mrs. Chapman decided to return to New York with her gem collection tonight.
It's exactly what I told her to say, and that would force Amon to make his move today.
Game, set, and match to Mr. Houston.
Adios, senorita.
Ah, gracias, senor. See you in 2 weeks.
Excuse me, miss. Listen, I just wanted to apologize for that collision earlier today. I hope you're all right.
Oh, I'm fine. A little shaky. People firing guns does that to me.
Yeah.
I'm Sandy. Sandy Marlowe.
Sandy, it's a pleasure. Matt Houston.
Well, you make a wild first impression, Mr. Houston.
Well, it might have something to do with the fact that I'm really not a tennis pro at all. See, I happen to be a private detective.
You wouldn't kid me, would you?
I know. I mean, not at all. I really am a private. So are you sure you're all right?
Maybe this is crazy, but... Mr. Houston, would you be available to have dinner with me tonight? I guarantee it would be strictly business. I mean, I'll pay the bill.
Strictly business, huh?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of. Well, you know, I tell you, I just came off of a long case, and I got quite a bit.
I should have known better than to ask.
Well, now, hold on, Sandy. Listen, well, you didn't quite let me finish back there. You see, I might not be ready to jump into a business meeting, but I would very much love to buy you dinner. And if during the course of that dinner the conversation changes to what's bothering you.
Thanks. 8 o'clock?
That'd be fine. Thank you. Now, you were talking about the girl in New York.
Janice. She's the one that first started talking about this maniac thing.
Now, Janice, was she also a centerfold?
Was. That's just it. Janice was Miss January, but she dropped out of the contest.
Go on.
Well, we just finished a 10-city promo tour plugging the contest when this maniac thing supposedly happened in New York, in the hotel we were staying at.
Sandy, you've used words like supposedly and claim. Now, does that mean you really didn't believe Janice?
Yes and no. Janice has a far-out imagination, and sometimes she'd take things like acid and PCP. I I don't know. I don't know if somebody really attacked her or not.
Now, you believe her enough to be scared, don't you?
Well, wouldn't you be? I mean, I'm not the only one. I've talked to some of the other girls, and they're willing to come in with me. You know, to come up with enough money to hire you.
To find the so-called maniac, and if there is one, catch him.
Yeah, I guess. And for my money, you can start with that creep over there. He's turned up in almost every city on this tour.
Does this creep have a name?
Dumbreel, I think. He claims to be a reporter.
Excuse me. Mr. Dumbrell? Wait, no. Mr. Dumbrell.
You see what I mean? It's weird. It seems like no matter what city we're in, I can look up and I'll see his face in the crowd.
Sandy, has there been anybody else like him that's followed the tour from city to city?
Not that I know of. Not that isn't connected with the contest. What will you do first, if you'll take the case?
Well, first I have to determine if there really is a case. And the only one who can help me do that is the girl who saw the supposed maniac.
Janice.
Right. Now, I will get in touch with the contest officials. Maybe they can help me get a line on her.
You know, I feel better already.
CJ, thanks for coming back. I'm sorry about your Acapulco vacation. Could you hang on for a second?
Well, when I heard my name being paged LAX, I had a feeling Montezuma would have to wait to take his revenge. Now, what's this I hear about a missing centerfold?
Well, maybe nothing, CJ. It just seems like she disappeared from New York, and I'm having a hard time tracking her down. She shouldn't be that hard to find.
What can I do for you?
I'd like you to go back to the office and do some homework. Okay? Put together a list for me of everybody that was connected to the New York contest prior to their arrival here yesterday. They all stayed at the same hotel at Barrington.
You got it. Where will you be?
I'm going to be here. I'll have a little chat with the management, see if we can come up with a similar list. Thank you.
Thank you. To my husband, may his new Broadway show rise to the heights and remain there forever.
Dina, you have to start with the booze so early.
It's much less harmful than that stuff you put up your nose. Besides, who's paying all the bills? Did Variety print your story?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they printed it. They buried it on page 19.
Orson, it has been quite a while since your big hit play. Perhaps they thought it was just another of your publicity stunts.
Why? Because I cast a centerfold in the lead?
Question is, can your star of tomorrow even win this centerfold contest?
She has to. Well, I mean, Gilda's a natural. She has something very special. She could be another Hepburn, Bergman. She's got it all.
Hi, you're Sandy Marlowe. I'm Lenny Dumbrell.
Look, I know who you are. Just stay away from me, huh?
You can't talk to a member of the press that way.
Press? You're a weirdo who hangs out at beauty contests.
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Who's never had one story published. Now leave me alone or I'm gonna call security.
That won't be necessary. I believe the lady asked you to leave.
Thank you.
That man certainly knows how to make an exit, doesn't he? Now listen, I've got quite a few friends on the police force, and they're all trying to find out exactly who he is, so don't worry about it.
Did you find Janice?
Not yet. She left New York 2 days ago, but so far she hasn't showed up at home. But just don't worry about it. We're going to find her.
I really feel safe when you're around.
Okay, now, honey, that's it. Excuse me, Sandy. Baby, you're up.
I gotta go.
Let's see, you have time for a drink, lady?
Meet me in the bar in an hour. Make that a half hour.
Sandy?
All I can say is this wasn't my fault. If that girl thought she was in trouble, she should have told me. I could have protected her.
Who are you?
Powers, Chief of Security.
Lieutenant White. I want a list of every guest in this hotel, also every employee.
Well, I don't know. That could take a lot of time. I'm a busy man. I mean, that could take a couple of hours.
No, it won't take a couple of hours. I don't have a couple of hours. The dead girl doesn't have a couple of hours. I want that list fast. 20 minutes tops. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
What a stinking world. Butchery, lipstick, graffiti. What the hell are you doing here, Houston?
I was trying to be on hand when they're stuffing one of my clients in a body bag.
That dead girl was one of your clients?
Yeah. You see, she hired me to find out if there was a maniac stalking her.
Houston, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, CJ. Trying to sort things out a little bit.
It wasn't your fault.
She trusted me, CJ.
And you did everything you could.
Did I? She was scared, now she's dead.
Houston, her best friend is here, the girl you wanted to talk to. She's waiting for you in the office.
I'll be in a minute.
Okay.
Sandy never admitted it, but she hated this Cinepho stuff.
Well, then why did she stay in it, especially after Janice told her about a maniac and dropping out?
That's easy. Fame, money. The winner of this contest makes $100,000.
That's what I call a lot of motive.
Yeah. So we've got several possibilities here. One being that the girl who dropped out of the contest was right, that there really is a full-blown loony out there.
Or somebody's taking advantage of the maniac rumors and killing these girls for the prize money.
Yeah. Listen, one of the reasons why I asked you here, we want to ask you a couple of questions. Now, is it safe to say that Sandy was a favorite to win the contest?
Well, everybody sort of thought that the contest was between two girls, Sandy and Gilda Rivera.
Certainly see why she's a top contender.
She's a beautiful girl.
And she's very talented. She's co-starred in a couple of films, and she's just been signed to star in a Broadway play.
Mr. Houston, Eric Jason's on the phone for you.
Thank you, Chris. Houston.
Nikki wants to see you at the conference room in the hotel. She says it's very important. It has something to do with the murder.
I'm on my way. Well, I have to run off right now, but is it possible that maybe you could stick around here? CJ needs to ask you some questions. We want to try and get a line on everybody connected with the contest.
Sure.
Thank you.
You know, Houston, you and I are an awful lot alike. Shakers and movers. Pulled ourselves up by the proverbial bootstraps. Became conglomerates. There's one thing I don't understand, though. Why did you give up your empire to become a detective?
Well, I guess my priorities changed. I suddenly realized making money was not the end all.
I'm beginning to wonder if it isn't time for my priorities to change. This centerfold contest, the international telecast, my fast budding chain of hotels, they all seem so terribly important to me. Before I got this telex. It's addressed to you. Apparently you've been making inquiries, but my hotel manager thought I should see it first. It concerns Janice Fields, the centerfold who claimed that a maniac was out to kill all 12 of the girls and withdrew from the contest. She's dead. She never even made it out of New York. A janitor found her body in the hotel basement. She'd been dead for 2 days.
She was stabbed to death. With a knife, the same way Sandy was. Janice was Miss January. Sandy was Miss February. That means the killer is working chronologically. Now, who is Miss March?
Oh, Miss March, Gilda Rivera.
What room is she in?
Oh, I don't know. I can't think.
Well, you've got to think. We don't have time.
It's 602.
602.
Gilda. All stabbed to death. Janice was right. She said he threatened to kill all 12 of us. Well, the score's 3 down and 9 to go.
Debbie, for God's sakes, will you shut up?
I don't want to shut up. I want out of this contest now and alive. And you'll all go with me unless you want to stay here and die.
I'm with Debbie. This has gone
Ladies,
far.
please, just listen to me for a minute. Now, the worst thing in the world you can all do right now is panic. Now, even more dangerous is this notion of you all packing up, pulling up stakes, and heading home unprotected.
What makes you think so?
The late Janice Fields makes me know so. You see, she dropped out of the contest, and she headed for home, but it didn't take her off the killer's hit list.
And now you do have a point there.
Yes, but with all due respect to Houston, you may be wrong.
Val, don't you understand? It doesn't make any difference where you and all the other girls are. You're all centerfolds. You all did appear in Nikki's Southern California Club magazine.
So what you're telling us is that the contest itself has nothing to do with the killing his motives? I mean, that he's going to try to kill us regardless?
There is a very strong possibility.
But what do you recommend, Houston?
I say we all stick here. Just be calm. Use the buddy system. Travel in pairs. Just don't go anywhere by yourselves.
It does make sense.
Now, Lieutenant Hoyt is on the phone right now. He's going to have security men here around the clock.
Oh, great. Great, but there's still no guarantee, right?
Guarantees are a little hard to come by. But we have all got the best police protection. We've all got common sense. Now, if we use it, we're all going to be just fine. Ready when you are, CJ.
Oh, I was ready about 20 minutes ago and it was still only 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, I punched in the key players who were in New York when Janice was killed. Starting with Nikki Sheffield. She began as an actress, apparently a very good one. Then she became a one-woman conglomerate when she started the Southern California Club.
Not to mention her Southern California Girly magazine.
She also managed to get herself in hock to the IRS for $3 million. Now, I checked that out, and her empire is in jeopardy. But she can get out of hock if she has a blockbuster rating on the centerfold telecast.
You mean pay TV?
Nikki will receive a fixed sum of money for every household that tunes in, and the telecast will be worldwide.
CJ, that's a pretty cold-blooded thought. I mean, to kill 3 centerfolds just to increase your audience, you know, publicity reasons, hype.
Well, here's Eric Jason, photographer.
It's also Nikki Sheffield's right arm. From what I have seen and heard, if Nikki ever got in trouble, he could probably...
Kill for her.
Right. Who's next?
Orson and Dina Lowe. He's the Broadway producer, and she's the bottled and bond spouse. Now, he's the man who wanted to take Gilda Rivera, the last victim, and make her into a Broadway star.
Well, CJ, it sounds to me, I mean, losing his star and all makes him more of a victim than it does suspect.
Maybe. Last but not least, Lenny Dumbriel. He's the self-proclaimed freelance reporter who's actually a beauty contest groupie.
Sounds like an expensive hobby. How's he do it?
Once a month, his parents send him a 4-figure check to stay out of their lives.
Greater love hath no parent, huh?
He's very, very bright, high IQ, and a social misfit. A good word for him would probably be weirdo.
What else does our friend do besides be a professional girl watcher?
Well, now, don't get mad, Houston, but I saved the best for last. This is the dessert. Came in about a half hour ago. Dumbriel, besides being a weightlifter and indulging in a smattering of satanic worship, is also a Charlie Manson groupie.
CJ, you know this for a fact?
Watch this. Look like someone you know?
Well, it could be Dumbriel.
How can you be so skeptical? Look at this.
CJ, get a hold of Lieutenant Hoyt.
Well, don't go so fast. That was just a teaser. Houston, be careful. He was in a mental institution.
Houston. You really blew it. Now we gotta catch that crazy the hard way, if we can find him.
Well, all we have to do is come up with some solid evidence. You have any luck?
Only the murder weapon with Dumbrill's prints all over it. Showed up in New York, in the hotel where Janice Fields cashed in. Dried blood all over the weapon. A perfect match.
Well, maybe I did blow it. All we have to do now is find him before he strikes victim number 4.
All right. Sealed off the resort perimeter. That means our suspect is all boxed in. Harrison, I want you to take your men and begin a sweep of the grounds. Move it out. No civilians, Houston. Get on back to your hotel room.
No, wait, I'm going with you. There's not a thing you can do to stop me. You see, I'm good, I am trained, and I am partly responsible for that murderer still being out there. More important, I do not want to live the rest of my life with murder number 4 on my conscience. Now, you just sent all your men off. You go out now, you go out alone, no backup. The way I figure it, you need me.
Well, I see we made it in time.
In time for what?
Manhunt. Lieutenant, me and my men are at your disposal.
Powers, I want you and your men to go back where you came from and stay the hell out of this.
But these are the cream of the crop.
It's more like a lynch mob to me.
Well, from what I've seen, you guys need all the help you can get.
Go home, Powers. This is strictly varsity action.
I totally disagree. You know, you might have sold me that bill of goods earlier, Lieutenant, before 3 of my girls were brutally murdered.
Nikki, I strongly recommend that everybody does exactly what Lieutenant Hoyt tells them to.
This guy's got to be caught, Houston.
All right, now hear this. I don't have time to stand here and debate. But if anybody, repeat, anybody in this group in any way interferes with any officer in his course of duty, you're going to find yourself behind bars.
Powers, get going.
Yes, ma'am. Don't you worry about a thing. Let's go.
Back me up, Houston.
Well, I don't think we need to get that severe.
Let's go.
Don't move, Dumbrill! Police! Do what he says, Lenny!
Fire! Cease fire, you idiots!
I believe he's gonna make it.
No thanks to this lynch mob. Get him to the hospital right away. Disarm every one of them, read them their rights, and book them on attempted murder.
Hold it, Lieutenant. Drumbill fired first. We only returned his fire.
Damn it, Powers, he didn't even have a gun.
Somebody fired that shot.
Who cares? We got the killer.
Do we?
I want to talk to you. See you later, Houston.
Are you positive of that? Thank you very much. CJ, I think I just figured out who killed the 3 centerfolds.
Dumbrell. Newspaper's saying you're a hero, Houston.
Papers were wrong, CJ. Just as wrong as all the people who said Lenny Dumbrill fired the first shot when he didn't even have a gun.
Well, there's a lot of undergrowth in that area. The police assume they'll find a gun eventually.
Sure they will. As soon as the real killer plants one there.
Houston, what are you thinking?
CJ, it's just too easy, too pat. Lenny Dumbrell is perfect fall guy. I mean, think about it. He's a loner, devil worshiper, Charles Manson groupie. He followed the centerfolds everywhere they went.
So you think he was set up?
I'm almost positive. I mean, think about it. It would be easy enough to lift Lenny's fingerprints off of an object and place them on that knife. Just as easy, somebody could have placed that roll of undeveloped film, the film of Sandy's body, in his camera bag.
Keep going, Houston. I think you're on a roll.
CJ, the phone call I just took. Now, I've been doing some checking the killer wouldn't have expected us to do. I checked into the backgrounds of the 3 dead centerfolds.
And?
Well, it turns out the last victim, Gilda Rivera, she had a background in half, including a very highly illegal way of making money, and it's called blackmail. It seems that she would lure Hollywood producers into compromising positions, then secretly take lurid photographs, then exchange those photographs for parts in their next movies.
So she developed higher aspirations and decided to become a Broadway star.
That's when she zeroed in on Lowe. She boxed him in. She threatened to ruin his marriage if he didn't star in his next production. But Lowe knew that she'd never make it to Broadway because she'd be far too dead.
So Lowe killed Gilda to preserve his marriage.
And his wife's $20 million.
Then who killed Sandy and Janice?
A man who wanted the world to believe that there was a maniac on the loose.
Phone for you, Mr. Lowe.
Thank you. Yes, Orson Lowe.
Yes, I'm a friend of Gilda's.
Who is this?
I'm the person who's in possession of the negatives featuring you and Gilda Rivera. Very interesting stuff, Mr. Lowe. I'm aware of the fact that those negatives are valuable. But because I have a little cash flow problem, I'll mark them down to $10,000 just for you.
$10,000? I don't carry that kind of cash around with me.
Well, that's why they invented banks, Mr. Lowe. 1 hour, all cash. Meet me at the tramway. By the way, I'm the one who won't be wearing a carnation. Thanks for being punctual.
Just exactly who are you? And how did you get those negatives?
First, the money.
The negatives.
Right there, Lowe.
Houston! How'd you know it was me?
Well, I didn't really know for sure until you showed up here. Question. Why'd you kill 3 girls just to silence one blackmailer when you could have killed your wife and inherited $20 million?
That has been my problem all along. I guess Dina knew if she ever put me in her will, it'd be like committing suicide.
You mean to tell me you killed 3 girls just to protect your meal ticket?
Yeah, I guess that was a little selfish, wasn't it?
Sirens are coming here, Lowe. Would you throw down your gun, or are we gonna have to play hardball?
All right. I said I was selfish, not crazy. You know, Mr. Houston, what I didn't say was I could never survive in prison.
Houston, come on! My plane leaves in 20 minutes.
Be there in a minute, CJ.
Acapulco, sun, margaritas, bachelors, good stuff.
And nobody deserves a 2-week vacation more than you do, CJ, so let's hit the smoggy blue for LAX.
Okay. Don't do it, Houston. No.
Well, Houston. Yeah. I will. CJ, that's some good news and some bad news.
Don't tell me, Houston.
Well, now, wait. The good news is that you still get your 2 weeks of fun in the sun. The bad news, however, is I'm not real sure when you're going to get it. See, now, we just got a nifty case. There's this business tycoon. Now, he's been arrested for killing...
They always do.
Right, sir.
Right there in the brush.
Good eye, Ian.
I hope Mr. Adams is smarter than that.
Not only fast, he's lucky. good. Better than most. Too bad it has to end.
You'll never get away with this. It's murder.
He's right, you know. I assume you still want me to frame his wife for this.
Everyone knows that they've been quarreling lately.
Please.
Domestic problems are the chief cause for homicide in the United States.
Yeah, it's just shocking, isn't it?
Shocking and tragic.
Please, no!
Nice backhand.
Well, I'm just getting warmed up.
For what?
Well, I thought maybe we'd work a little.
I see you've got a court reserved for us.
Hi, big guy. I heard you come in, and I didn't want to disturb you, so...
What the hell are you doing here?
Maybe I should wait upstairs.
Well, would you wait just a second? Murray, if this is about the friend you want me to help...
Houston, would I be standing fully clothed in your shower if I didn't think this was important? Just talk to her, please, as a favor to me. Her husband, Bill, disappeared a couple of days ago, and she's convinced something terrible has happened to him.
Tomorrow morning. Right now I'm busy. Leslie? Chris, where'd she go?
She's gone.
Well, I guess now you won't have to wait until tomorrow morning to meet your new client, huh? Her name is Dee Dee Adams. She was one of the top college tennis players in the country.
Far cry from center court.
Knee problems forced her to quit. Now she's a business manager for pro athletes. Husband's her big billing, William Adams.
He's also a tennis player. I recognize the name.
They met in college. Dee Dee's been managing his career ever since. Got him into the pro circuit, paid his bills for the tour, pushed him into the right circles. He won a couple of important tournaments recently. It looked like things were just starting to break for them. A couple of days ago, he disappeared.
Murray, if this turns out to be one of those cases of who's been sleeping with who...
Oh, no. No way. This one's got foul play written all over it. Trust me.
I understand the deal. I'm not just Bill's wife, I'm also his agent.
I know we agreed Bill would be in the tournament, but have you ever tried playing on a pulled hamstring? Well, you should try it sometime. Oh, I have got to quit making these excuses for him.
Any word from Bill?
Nothing. Just like a little boy. If you don't keep your eye on him, he gets into all kinds of trouble. Somebody who plays tennis as well as he does, you'd think that he'd have his act together enough. Murray, where is he?
Everything is going to be all right. Dee Dee, I brought my friend.
I'm sorry. The detective. Houston, right?
Right. Nice to meet you. Okay, have you spoken to the police about this?
Oh, yes. I've filled out all the forms. Name, age, description, last seen at. But do you know how many missing persons they're looking for at any given time? Desk sergeant handed me a file 3 inches thick.
Dee Dee, I'm going to have to ask you a question. Are you sure that your husband didn't leave by choice?
Absolutely not. The police asked me that same question. What is this? Everyone thinks he ran out on me. And Bill is not like that. I admit, things have been rough for a while. My business is not booming. But things were really finally starting to go our way. Bill just won the McCormick Invitational 2 weekends ago. I was really starting to get some interest in him. Will you help me?
Well, I can't promise anything.
I know.
All right. We're going to need to keep this photograph.
Yeah, I'll do some checking around tomorrow.
And Houston is going to need a list of anyone
Murray.
Huh? Oh, gotcha.
start somewhere. I would suggest Bill's club, the Cliffwood Country Club. He works out there almost every day, or at least he used to.
We don't know for sure that anything's happened to him.
This is going to sound corny, but whatever business difficulties Bill and I may be having, we have never, ever let that interfere with the fact that we love each other very much, and he would not leave without saying anything to me.
If anyone can find him, it's Houston.
We haven't talked about how much this will cost. I'm not exactly flush right now.
Well, let's just find him first, huh? Don't worry about it. You gonna be all right?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you. Murray, thank you. Hey, that man! That's my car!
Yeah, I think so.
Some people ought to have their licenses taken away.
Edie, what's the matter?
We've been up all night, Mrs. Adams. You sure you want to take this lie detector's test?
I do.
Okay. I want you to lie to this next question just to set a pattern. Is your name Dee Dee Adams?
No.
Did you lie to that question?
Yes.
Did you kill your husband?
No.
Hoyt! I don't have to talk to anyone except Dee Dee Adams' lawyer.
You're looking at her. How did she do, Hoyt?
You know as well as I do that lie detectors are inadmissible in a court of law.
How did she do?
She passed.
And you're still holding her?
Of course we're holding her. We caught her red-handed with the body. No, you caught her red-handed.
I saw a guy standing at the trunk of her car, Hoyt.
Did you see him put something in? No. He was stealing something, got caught in the act, and started to run.
He tried to kill me.
Since when does a two-bit crook have a conscience? He probably saw the body and he just wanted to get the hell out of there.
Okay, why would Dee Dee Adams want to murder her husband?
Murder for money. Rumor has it that Bill Adams was set to sign a fat contract, commercial sponsor. Now, the Adams have a premarital agreement cutting Dee Dee off from anything that Bill earns in the event of a divorce.
That's no motive for murder.
They also have $1 million life insurance policy on Bill, naming Dee Dee as sole beneficiary. Get the picture?
Yeah, all except the part where she's carrying her dead husband's body around in her trunk.
She probably never had time to ditch it. Now, let's face it, Houston. I have the motive. I found the murder weapon in the trunk of her car, and I have got a body.
I don't believe it for a minute.
Are you through already?
Swim 100 laps already.
I'm just making sure that my gold medalist is staying in shape.
Never fitter, Mr. McCormick.
Now, you haven't forgotten about brunch tomorrow.
No, looking forward to it.
It should be very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. She's tight.
Nick Gifford?
That's right.
My name's Matt Houston. I'm a private investigator. I thought I might ask you a few questions about Bill Adams. Club manager said that you two were friends.
Yeah. Girls, you excuse me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Yeah, we lift weights together, work out sometimes. Why? What's the matter?
Well, he was found dead last night, murdered.
No. Well, why?
Well, the police think his wife, Dee Dee, killed him. Look, is there someplace we can talk?
Yeah. Let me put something on. I'll meet you by the clubhouse.
Thank you.
Guess I'm not surprised they suspect Dee Dee.
Are they having problems?
Marcus Allen play football?
Marital problems?
Marital problems caused by business problems. Bill thought Dee Dee was holding him back.
He told you that.
He didn't have to. One day he came out here all jazzed up about this mega-dollar sponsorship deal he was getting ready to sign. A couple days later, I asked him about it. He just shrugged the whole thing off. He said Dee Dee was dubious. I could tell he was burned up about it. He really wanted that contract.
Whatever happened to the good old win-one for the Gipper, huh?
Hey, man, our careers are short. Oh, before we hit 30. You gotta cash in when you can, any way you can. Trying to do the same thing.
That's your gold mine?
Alistair McCormick. He's a sporting goods manufacturer. Now that I've won a couple of gold medals, it's just a matter of putting ink to one of his contracts and letting the money flow in.
Is McCormick, isn't he the one who sponsored the last tennis tournament that Bill Adams won?
That's right. He sponsors a lot of things.
So it seems.
Yeah.
Wouldn't happen to know if he was the one that was trying to sign Bill.
Bill wouldn't talk about it. He was afraid to jinx the deal. Afraid to bring him bad luck.
The man who's talking to Gifford is the same man I scraped off my van last night. He's a private detective named Houston. He's supposedly hired by Mrs. William Adams. I'm worried, Mr. McCormick. Athletes like Adams are so visible. At least the others are
Unknown and marginally talented. And boring. Don't you understand? It's more exciting this way. It adds to the sport.
And what about this Houston?
If you've done your job properly, we have nothing to worry about. And I trust you're in preparation for Mr. Gifford's tragic accident.
The Sabs have been told that they can have the day off.
And you're going to dispose of the body in a most ingenious way.
Houston has seen me, Mr. McCormick.
That, my friend, is your problem.
Is so stupid, really. And Bill wanted to sign every endorsement contract they stuck under his nose. I was just waiting for the right time for the best offer.
Alistair McCormick owned one of the companies that tried to sign Bill, right?
Yes. That is the crux of the entire argument. McCormick made Bill some token offer that was nowhere near the ones I'd already turned down. But Bill was so impatient. He wanted instant stardom, instant fame.
Houston, what are you getting at?
I'm not sure. It just seems like every time I turn around, McCormick's name pops up. I've got Uncle Roy working with Baby on it right now. You should see if you can postpone the arraignment.
I thought that Uncle Roy had been working for the last couple of nights on something for some old friends of the company.
He has been. Can't be any more tired than the rest of us.
Good timing. Just got my pulse away, too.
That's 121 faster than mine. Have you got anything for me?
Well, you're not going to like it. Baby must be as tuckered as you look. Oh. Belched up only the essentials on McCormick. Strictly PR stuff.
Alistair McCormick, son of a wealthy banking family, disinherited at the age of 17, made his own fortune by the age of 25, then he dropped out of sight.
Resurfaced 3 years later, picked up where he left off.
Now he owns the largest sporting goods empire in the world.
All of which tells us, Zip. Fortunately, I was with Roy when your call came in. I decided to put the old reliable human mind to work, and I accounted for those 3 mysterious years. His first stop, Africa. For a while, he was the toast of the safari circuit, and then he disappeared without explanation again, and turned into a soldier of fortune for several questionable and revolutionary causes.
Searching for the ultimate thrill, always coming up short.
Well, maybe not anymore. Who's this other fellow in the picture with him?
A guy named Ian Woodruff. He and McCormick met in Zimbabwe. Woodruff's worked for him ever since. Why?
Because he's the same man that I saw breaking into Dee Dee Adams' trunk. You better get a hold of Hoyt and let him in on this. Might be enough to get Dee Dee off. In the morning, I think I'll take a little drive out to the McCormick place. See what kind of game he's hunting these days.
$75,000 a year. That's a lot of money just to endorse some swimming trunks.
Nonsense. You're a champion in your field. And I appreciate a good competitor. That's because I'm a good competitor.
Yeah, in the business world.
That carries over into my other interests. For instance, hunting. Have you ever been?
No, can't say that I have.
Exhilarating sport. It's man against nature. The trouble is, after a while, it gets to be routine, boring. So it wasn't too many days ago that I decided to seek out a new form of prey. Intelligent, highly competitive. Like you.
Yeah. You're insane, man. You can't get away with this.
Oh, yes, I can, Mr. Gifford. You see, unfortunately for you, your house is being burglarized at this very moment. And you'll be walking in on this trigger-happy felon. A tragic end to a very bright career.
You wouldn't, man. Let's talk about this, all right?
The hunt begins in 5 minutes, Mr. Gifford. I'd get moving if I were you. Houston's private eye. I think we've lost our prey. Nonsense. It's bound to pop out onto the road somewhere along here. Simply baited the trap. You know that, Mr. Houston, you'll be a very challenging quarry.
But he saw what happened. He'll call the police.
He saw what happened, but not who. There's no way he could have seen our faces. The police can do nothing.
Well, you think Houston will come back?
I'm sure of it. When he does, I'll be ready for him.
I saw Mick Gifford shot down in cold blood.
And I saw Gifford's body in his own apartment. The place had been cleaned out. TV, stereo, everything. Homicide said he must have surprised the thief on his way out, and the thief gave him a bullet in the back as a going-away present.
Look, can't you see that he's doing the same thing again? He's just covering his tracks.
Off the record, Houston, I believe you. But you got to give me proof. You admit you've never seen him.
It happened on the man's property. I mean, who else could it be?
Wait, just before McCormick quit the safari circuit, there were allegations made that he was no longer hunting conventional game.
Allegations means never proven. As you said, the man covers his tracks.
Look, 3 natives never came back from one of his hunts. On another hunt, a fellow hunter disappeared. Now, that is fact and not allegation.
We're not asking for nuclear warheads, Hoyt.
Just a little. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. When the time comes, you'll get all the proof you need. Is it a deal?
Half a deal. My back ain't itching yet.
It will be. That'll cost you a stroke.
Mr. Houston, isn't it? Haven't you got anything better to do than to find rule violators of the PGA?
Well, I promise not to tell. See, I'm looking for a killer, one with an extreme dislike for athletes.
Ah, you're referring to that tennis star. What's his name? Adams.
He was the first. Mick Gifford was the second. You remember him. He was going to endorse some of your products.
Heard about him on the radio. Tragic. We live in violent times.
Murderous.
Hurling accusations, Mr. Houston? Is that why the tennis star's wife hired you? To put the blame on someone else other than her?
Police have released her. She hired me to find the killer. I believe I have.
Yeah, good for you.
Hell of a recovery. A two-putt from there and you win.
I took a penalty in the rough. Afraid I'll have to hold this out to win.
I'm gonna prove that you killed Bill Adams and McGifford. When I do, I'm gonna hunt you down the same way you hunted them down.
As misguided as you are, I like your style, Mr. Houston. I've got a few intimate friends that are stopping by at 6 for cocktails. Dinner jackets requested. I'd like for you to be there. Maybe I can convince you that you're on the wrong track.
Not very private for such a delicate matter.
I'll give you time. Promise.
I'll see you at 6. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. How do you guys read me now?
Loud and clear. But I'm going to hate myself in the morning for this.
No, in the morning you are going to present to your superiors a tape upon which Alistair McCormick will have confessed to the murders of Bill Adams and McGifford. He'll be their star detective.
Not if McCormick becomes a triple murderer while I'm sitting here in my car.
Oh, you worry too much.
You'd worry if I didn't.
Watch your P's and Q's, Matlock. Make sure the host doesn't try to serve you for hors d'oeuvres.
So, what happened to all your intimate friends?
Well, it appears that I have my signals crossed. They won't be here until tomorrow. At least it gives us time to discuss that delicate subject which you insist on pursuing. Namely, accusing me of murder. Shall we begin with a parry or a thrust?
It's not a game.
Life is a game, Mr. Houston. A game with very few winners like you and like me.
I don't believe we're in the same league.
No, perhaps not. I have a greater passion for power. The ability to be able to give and to take.
As in human life?
Taking of a human life is the ultimate assertion of power.
Sounds to me a lot more like cold-blooded murder.
Darwin calls it survival of the fittest.
This man's a raving lunatic.
If that keeps him talking, we got all we need to prove it.
Fittest being superior athletes that you lure up here by telling them that they can endorse your products?
Apparently you're not going to be satisfied until I admit to having stalked and killed Mr. Adams and Mr. Gifford. Now, are you?
That's for my ears only.
It is now.
It's dead. It's gone dead.
Let's get up there.
You already know the answer to your question, but you can't prove it. Yes. I killed Mr. Adams and Mr. Gifford and a few others that you need not know about. And now that I've told you, what makes you so certain that I won't kill you?
Even though you took that bug off of me. My Uncle Roy and a police officer have been listening to everything that you've said. They should be here any minute.
You're right about that. As you can see, I've already dealt with that. The first rule of the game, Mr. Houston, is to know your opponent. The second rule, never to eat what your host doesn't. It's a specialty of the house. Guaranteed to give you a full night's sleep, which you'll need. The first thing in the morning, you and I are going to get to play my favorite game. Pleasant dreams, Mr. Houston. All right, rise and shine. I suggest you put these clothes on. I imagine the ones you're wearing are going to be a little encumbering.
What did you do with Hoyt, my uncle?
Oh, Ian's taking good care of them.
Why don't you just let them go and you can do what you want to with me?
I can do what I want with you right now. 10 minutes. Is that enough of a head start?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you came here looking for a killer.
I found one.
Unless you escape from here, you'll never get a chance to prove it to anyone. Just to show you the kind of a sport I am, I'll even give you this. If you can get off this property alive, I'll confess to all the killings. I'll even let your uncle and the lieutenant go free.
What if I don't make it?
Well, then, I'll add you to my trophy collection, and I'll place both of them on either side of you. I hope you haven't lost those moves that won you the Heisman. It'd be a shame to make this a quick kill.
Don't believe me, I won't disappoint you.
Oh, good. Good boy.
My head feels like it's in a vice.
It's a kind of a knockout gas, Michael. We used it on some Peruvian anarchists back in the 60s. Has the same effect.
Good, you're awake.
You should have killed us while you had the chance.
Well, you're not in a very menacing position, are you?
What are you planning on doing with us now?
Depends on how your nephew fares with Mr. McCormick. It seems the hunt has just begun.
You're making it too easy for me, Houston. Touché, Mr. Houston. Houston, get away. We have to leave.
What about the others in the cellar?
I'm afraid there's no sporting chance for them. You better pack.
My nephew?
He was better than I thought. He eluded me.
No point in killing us. He'll be back with the police.
I have no intention of killing you. At least not yet. You two will be my insurance to get out of the country.
Too late.
All right? Sure, how about you?
Well, I think I'll make it. Thanks, Houston.
Are you sure it's gonna be okay?
Relax. Houston won't mind. The man is always saying to me, Murray, what's mine is yours.
Oh, that's awfully big of him.
Hey, he's a big-hearted guy.
Okay. You get the towels. I'll test the water.
You know, Murray, I thought we had an arrangement. I mean, I was supposed to help you with your friend, and you were supposed to help me with all the IRS paperwork.
Yeah, I know, but can't I wait a couple of hours? Please, big guy, have a heart.
Oh, I do. I do. Remember, I'm a big-hearted guy. So I figured while you're taking care of the paperwork, I'll entertain your friend.
Logged in with fire in my code. They tried to shut me down, overload. But I was born to bend the stream, rewrite the rules, reclaim the dream. I don't glitch, I dominate. Your system's mine, no escape. I'm the digital queen, flashing through your machine. Every beat I break it, dance with power radiate. I control the neon sky, feel my pulse electrify. Every beat I break the gate, dance with power radiate. I control the neon sky, feel my pulse electrify.
I'm getting a massage in 10 minutes.
From Hank?
Yeah.
Ooh, lucky you.
Hey, pal. There's been an accident in the gym. I need your help.
Who had the accident?
You did.
You're not Hank.
Hank couldn't make it tonight. I'm here to do you instead.
Wait, maybe I should reschedule.
Why bother? You're here already, Miss Nichols.
Mary.
Yes, Mary. Oh, my. So tense, Mary. You know, Too much tension isn't good.
I do need to relax more.
That can be arranged. Permanently. Now it's time for me to relax and wait for the morning headlines. I don't believe it.
What's that?
Oh, there's a story in here about some poor girl who gets strangled in the health club. This newspaper buries it on page 9. I thought this would be more front page stuff.
You know how many people get murdered in this city every year? You gotta do more than die these days to make the front page. You gotta be famous. See? Like this guy. It's hotshots like him get all the press.
Test case you pulled out of your sleeve really saved us.
What test case? Hoyt had us dead to rights. When all else fails, remember the first rule of jurisprudence. When in doubt, fake it.
Hi.
Hello, Elizabeth.
I think it's time for lunch.
I think I'll go with you. Oh, Chris,
That's okay. I already ate.
I'll buy you dessert.
I've always hated surprises. Till now.
Sometimes you have to do things on the spur of the moment before the moment gets away from you.
What kind of moment are we talking about?
Okay. Miss Gay and Miss Chapman, I'm just trying to prove a point. You left your front door open. Jim Jordan, Invincible Alarm Systems.
I've got a neighborhood patrol service. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, sure. I know. They come around once or twice a day. What about the alarms on your window or your doors? Are they concerned about your personal protection?
Now, what would I need protection from?
People like me.
You were right.
About what?
That I'd know when to come back.
Been through a lot. Drugged, brainwashed, and thinking that you'd murdered somebody.
Well, I wasn't brainwashed into believing that I loved you.
I saved your life, Elizabeth. Some people confuse gratitude with love.
Not me. I was so sure I even proposed.
I wanted to say yes when you proposed to me. But it wouldn't have been fair. I had to make sure that it's what you really wanted.
No.
I'm sure. very much want to marry you. Just hope you know what you're getting.
A man that I love very much. A man that I want to grow old with.
A man who might not grow very old because of the line of work he's in.
No one says that you have to be a private investigator, Matt.
Something inside me tells me that I have to, Elizabeth.
Is there room in there for a job in me, too?
Right now, it's all yours. Oh, boy. Excuse me.
Houston. Glad to catch you in. I hope I didn't interrupt anything important.
Well, as a matter of fact,
You and I, we have a lot of work to do together.
who is this?
Oh, name's not important. I want you to think of me as your new best buddy.
Best buddy? Yeah, look, do I know you?
No, but you're so well. Yeah, you're gonna make me famous. You know what? We're gonna make history together.
Right. Well, why don't you get started without me, pal?
I already have. Well, what's the sense of committing a murder if no one wants to hear about it? I thought that would get your attention.
If this is a practical joke, it's not very funny.
And Chapman isn't laughing either. In fact, her remains are currently on display in a kitchen at 1627 Evergreen Circle.
Finding these on dead bodies is becoming a bad habit. Second one in 2 days. Woman strangled to death while getting a massage at a health club. Found one of these on the body. Seems like your friend's leaving it as a calling card.
He's not my friend.
You said he called you his best buddy.
I am telling you, I don't know who he is.
Then why did he call you on the phone and tell you about a murder he just committed?
Believe me, if I knew who it was, I would tell you.
Well, we got 2 dead bodies with no apparent connection, except for a piece of playing card. Next time your buddy calls, you ask him what the hell it means. Better yet, have him make contact with me directly. Save me the trouble of dealing with you.
Doesn't seem to me like you've been leveling with us.
Who are you?
Ken Johnson, stringer for the Tribune.
You get your statement at the press conference in the morning.
Will it also include the fact that Mr. Houston here has been in touch with the killer?
That's off the record.
Not anymore, it isn't. Tell me, Mr. Houston, exactly what is your involvement with this case?
I'm beginning to wonder about that myself. Excuse me, please.
Perhaps I'll be around and we'll find out.
To the obviously very happy couple.
May you always remain so.
I'll drink to that. Anything wrong?
You wouldn't be jealous by any chance?
Roy, don't be silly. You know me better than that. Houston Investigations.
Matt Houston, please. Tell him his buddy is calling.
Just a moment. Houston, telephone. Something about your buddy.
What do you want?
Well, I just called to say thanks. I told you we'd make history together. Did you see this morning's paper? I'm famous.
Look, you can't be famous without a name.
That would be too easy. No. 2 down, 3 to go. Then everybody will know my name. I left you clues.
The pieces of the playing cards, what do they mean?
I can't tell you, Houston. It would ruin all the fun.
Look, why are you doing this?
I told you, Houston. With your help, I'm going to become the world's most famous murderer. Be talking to you, buddy.
Well, whoever this guy is, he seems to have grown quite attached to you.
Like a bad rash that won't go away.
And you are going to keep right on scratching. You are going to be there for him, my friend. You're going to take his phone calls, play along with him. My men will be watching and listening in every step of the way, for as long as it takes.
Wait, I'm in the middle of planning a wedding.
You are also in the middle of a murder investigation. Now look, Houston. No one forced you to be a hotshot PI, or Elizabeth to marry one.
You're such a romantic. Thank you for being so understanding.
Well, it's your job. I don't have much choice.
Then you really don't mind?
Well, I must confess that having dinner with 2 plainclothes policemen breathing down my neck is not exactly my idea of a romantic evening.
Well, I'll tell you what. It just so happens that I have a very romantic dessert plan.
Pretty sweet.
Non-caloric, too.
Yeah.
I want you to just step inside, ma'am, and I'll have room service bring you full order.
Tonya Roy, if there's any connection between those 2 girls that eluded us, checked everything. Common friends, the schools they went to, the kind of car they drive, right down to where they get their hair done.
All the same, Michael, there's something about those 2 names that bothers me.
Well, I hope it comes to you before there's a 3rd.
I thought that we ought to cover this place as well as the office. I came down to see that they didn't disturb things too much.
I think they already have.
Eilish. Mr. Booth. Nice to see you again. How long has it been since you left that little theater group? 3, 4 years?
5. 5 years.
I can't believe it. What'd you do? Get yourself an honest job?
Are you kidding? Acting's my life. Oh, I had a long run up north, a regional theater group. One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Hey, great. Well, what can I do for you today?
Oh, I'd like to see a bellman's uniform. A green with some gold piping. Something upper class. Ritzy, you know what I mean?
Got just a ticket.
Oh, Eilish. Do you mind if I use your phone?
No, go right ahead. It'll take me a couple of minutes to pull all the stuff.
Great. I gotta call a buddy.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's room service you ordered last night and never got.
Yeah, well, you just set it down on the bed, boy. I want to be alone.
No, you don't. No, you don't. That's your continental breakfast. This here is your American plan, complete with heavy groveling and supplication. Apologize for my other house guests.
Well, I don't know whether I accept your apology. How about a little bit more of that groveling? Or was that supplication?
I can't remember. Look, why don't you and I get on my boat and we'll repel all the borders and sail to a tropical island.
Hawaii?
No, Catalina. I know a secluded cove over there where nobody can find us. We'll disconnect the radio and have a very romantic...
Houston! Answer it.
Hello.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Yes, you are.
I thought I'd be disturbing you even more if I didn't tell you about victim number 3.
I'm listening.
You'll find her at 510 Beckett Lane. I might even wait for you, buddy.
We'll handle it, Houston. You go ahead and take your cruise. Roy and I will ride down there and make sure your buddy's well taken care of. Relax, my friend. You earned it.
Be in Catalina in about 2 hours. I'll put us there at just about sunset, just in time for cocktails. Houston.
I'm glad you didn't follow your police friends, buddy. They seem to be a bit confused. Seems they've come to the wrong address. But I've saved the real one for you. Now, if you hurry, you may be able to save the life of victim number 3. A lady named Liz Stride works at the Westlake Plaza Hotel. Oh, but not for long.
Elizabeth, he sent the police to the wrong place. I've got to try and stop him. Meet me at my office, all right?
I don't know if I can.
I want the Jackson table to have 12 chairs, impeccable service. Table number 3. Do you understand that? Thank you so much.
Miss Stride, there's a man down the lobby complaining he's been overcharged for room service.
Lead the way.
Okay.
Are you new here?
Oh, no, Pete, he has the flu, so I'm filling in for him today. No, Miss Stride, I really envy you. Making your living, helping people out, trying to solve their problems and all.
There's one problem with my job. Where do I go to get my problem solved?
Your problems? Maybe I can help. No, I'm serious. Try me.
Okay. I need a good, long rest.
I think that can be arranged.
Thank you. You can use it.
Is Elizabeth here?
She was. She left something for you. Dearest Matt, I'm sorry I didn't wait for you, but I need some time alone. I love you, but I know I have to share you with your work, and I'm just not sure I can. Does love always hurt this much? Elizabeth.
Care to talk about it? Houston, this is me you're not talking to.
I don't know, CJ. It seems like I'm getting all my priorities mixed up. And as a result, I'm losing Elizabeth.
I think I know how you feel.
What are you talking about?
Houston, please don't take this the wrong way. Because I really couldn't be happier for you. It's not true. I could be. But listen, Elizabeth is a lovely girl, and I like her a lot. It's just that I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm a little bit jealous.
The same way I will be jealous the day you walk down the aisle.
You and Roy and I have been a team for a long time. I think the thing that's scary to me is that it's all going to change now.
CJ, what we have, we'll always have. And if things do change, it'll be for the better, I promise you that. Come on.
Okay, Mike. Thank you. Well, looks like we're closing in on our killer. Hoyt's lab boys have finally been able to piece together that playing card. Jack of Hearts.
That means we're closer?
At least we know what he's calling himself. Jack?
In case you hadn't noticed, we made front page again, buddy. But I must admit, they're saying nasty things about you.
Look, I am gonna bust you.
You're running out of time. There's only 2 to go.
I know what you look like now.
Yeah, but you still don't know who I am.
We're getting closer all the time. Jack.
So you are. Well, I guess you don't need my help anymore. And here I was going to tell you who the next victim was going to be. But, hey, you should be able to figure that out by now, huh?
Why don't you just come after me?
Because you're not on my list. Now, you better hurry. She gets off work in a couple of hours. Then there'll only be 1 to go.
Wasn't on the phone long enough to get a trace.
I don't think we're going to need it. I think I know exactly who our killer is. The only trouble is, Hoyt's never going to believe it.
Jack the Ripper?
Not the real Jack the Ripper, just a very clever copycat.
World's most famous murderer got that way by taunting the police with his crimes. He used to write him letters signed Jack.
Only this guy leaves pieces of the Jack from a deck of playing cards to identify himself.
Still sounds a bit far-fetched.
That's because you haven't heard it all.
This maniac keeps calling me up on the phone and telling me he's going to kill 5 women, then he's through.
The Ripper killed 5 women. Names of his first 3 victims were Mary Kelly, Ann Chapman, and Liz Stride.
Killing girls with the same name.
And in the same order. That's why he told us we could figure out who his next victim was going to be.
What is the 4th girl's name?
Catherine Eddowes.
CJ is working with Baby right now to find out if there really is Catherine Eddowes in Los Angeles.
And if there is, let's hope that we find her before he does.
Thanks, Catherine. You know, like I was telling you, that's some great big smile you've got.
Do you really think I've got what it takes to be a model?
Oh, absolutely.
Seriously?
Would I lie to you? When you get off work, I got a studio just a couple of blocks from here. Let's say we pop over and let my partners take a look at you.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know you.
What's to know? You can call me Jack.
We'll be right down. This had better be the right girl.
CJ said Baby could only dig up 2 Catherines with last names anything like Eddowes. One of them lives in a retirement home in the valley.
The other one works as a waitress at a place called a Rusty Nail.
Then he could still be going after the old lady.
Except when the killer called me, he told me his next victim would be getting off work in a couple of hours. People who live in retirement homes don't work.
Let's move it, Houston.
In a minute, Hoyt.
Houston! This is no time for a date.
I said in a minute.
Bad timing, huh?
Seems like the story of our life, huh? How'd you know where to find me?
CJ told me. Matt, I've had some time to think. And what you said about having enough room in your life for your job and a wife,
There is.
I'm not sure about that. Look at us now. You're so wrapped up in this case, you don't even have time to sleep, let alone have any time for another person in your life.
Look, this is all gonna be better when it's over, I promise you.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Your job is all-encompassing. If you continue it, this will just happen again and again.
Houston!
Don't ask me to choose right now, please. I can't.
Me, a model? Oh, I just can't believe it. Do you go out and find strange women like this very often?
No, not really. Actually, I can only recall 3 other times.
It's only a shortcut. So.
Give me this.
Get an ambulance.
It's done.
Yeah, well, at least the telephone pole didn't fall on it, you know?
Perhaps you should think about taking a bus the next time.
I'm fine, really.
Next time. There might be no next time.
Right.
Well, we ID'd your buddy Jack.
His real name is Adam Booth, a former actor. A diagnosed schizophrenic. Had trouble separating the parts he played from reality.
Got him 5 years in a mental institution. Somebody made the mistake of judging him sane. They released him 2 months ago.
His parting words were he had finally found a role that was going to make him the world's most famous actor.
Jack the Ripper.
Looks like he's taking his final curtain call. Doctors say he's in a coma.
Probably for the best. He's already wrecked enough lives.
Physician, heal thyself.
Hello, Matt. Or goodbye.
Going somewhere?
Away. You made your choice. I'm making mine.
We caught the killer, Elizabeth. It's all over.
Until the next time. I can't squeeze my life in between your cases, Matt. I tried and I just can't.
Neither can I. That's why I'm quitting. For good.
I don't want you to do that. Not just for me.
It's for me, too. For both of us. You mean more to me than anything in my life. I need you.
I need you.
Look, let's just get the whole thing settled right now, this afternoon. We'll get married. I know it's your...
Wait a second. What about the wedding plans, the invitations?
Well, forget about all that. The important people are going to be there.
You don't waste any time, do you?
I've wasted too much time already.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to join this man and this woman in holy wedlock. If any man can show just cause why this couple should not lawfully be joined together, let him speak now or forever hold his peace.
I think that's my cue. Nice to see you, buddy. Too bad you kept me from killing that Catherine Eddowes. 'Cause now, I'm gonna have to kill someone else.
No!
Perhaps you're right. Kidnapping her. It'll make front page for sure. Who knows, it might even be better than another murder.
Look, this is between you and me. Let her go.
You ruined my plan, Houston. I'm going to return the favor. You know, my phone calls used to bug you, buddy. Well, now I think you'll be just begging to hear from me.
Is it over already?
It is for you.
It's a gorgeous evening.
We're avoiding talking about...
And we have been. Ever since our almost wedding.
We thought the problem was that I couldn't separate my job and my life.
Matt, your job is your life.
I wanted both. I really did. And when we tried it, you almost died because of it, and I can't take that chance again.
I know. Walking away from you is the hardest thing I've ever done.